Today, our topic is how to cultivate gratitude using Stoic principles. Gratitude is one of the most powerful emotions we can experience. It helps us appreciate what we have, find joy in the present moment, and build resilience in the face of challenges. But cultivating gratitude isn't always easy, especially when life feels overwhelming or unfair. This is where Stoic philosophy can help. Stoicism, an ancient Greek philosophy, teaches us how to focus on what we can control, accept what we cannot, and find peace in the process. By applying Stoic principles, we can develop a deeper sense of gratitude, even in difficult times. Let's explore how. First, let's understand what Stoicism is. Stoicism is not about suppressing emotions or pretending everything is fine. Instead, it's about understanding the nature of life and learning to navigate it with wisdom and calm. The Stoics believe that many of our problems come from our own thoughts and judgments, not from external events. For example, losing a job is not inherently good or bad, it's our reaction to it that determines how we feel. This idea is powerful because it means we have control over our inner world, even when the outer world feels chaotic. By focusing on our thoughts and attitudes, we can cultivate gratitude no matter what happens around us. One of the key Stoic principles is to focus on what we can control. The Stoics divided life into two categories: things we can control and things we cannot. We can control our thoughts, actions, and attitudes, but we cannot control other people, the past, or the future. When we spend too much energy worrying about things we cannot control, we feel helpless and frustrated. But when we focus on what we can control, we feel empowered and at peace. This principle is essential for gratitude because it helps us appreciate what we have instead of longing for what we don't. For example, instead of wishing for a bigger house or a better job, we can focus on the blessings we already have: a roof over our heads, food on the table, and people who care about us. By shifting our focus, we can find contentment in the present moment. Another Stoic principle is to practice negative visualization. This might sound strange, but it's a powerful tool for gratitude. Negative visualization means imagining what life would be like without the things we value most: our health, our relationships, our home. The Stoics believe that by imagining the loss of these things, we would appreciate them more deeply. For example, take a moment to imagine what it would be like to lose your ability to walk, or to lose someone you love. This exercise can be uncomfortable, but it reminds us how precious these things are. When we return to reality, we feel a renewed sense of gratitude for what we have. Negative visualization doesn't mean dwelling on sadness, it's about creating perspective. It helps us see that even the smallest things, like a warm meal or a kind word, are gifts worth appreciating. The Stoics also taught the importance of accepting the present moment. Life is constantly changing, and many of these changes are beyond our control. We can't stop time, prevent loss, or avoid challenges, but we can choose how we respond. The Stoics believe that resisting reality only creates suffering, while accepting it brings peace. This doesn't mean we should give up or stop trying to improve our lives. It means we should acknowledge what is happening right now, without judgment or resistance. When we accept the present moment, we open ourselves to gratitude. For example, if it's raining outside, we can complain about the weather, or we can appreciate the sound of the rain and the way it nourishes the earth. By accepting the moment, we find beauty and meaning in it. Another Stoic practice is to reflect on the impermanence of life. The Stoics believe that everything in life is temporary: possessions, our relationships, even our own lives. This might sound depressing, but it's actually a source of gratitude. When we remember that nothing lasts forever, we learn to cherish what we have while we have it. For example, think about a loved one. Instead of taking them for granted, remind yourself that your time together is limited. This doesn't mean living in fear of loss, it means living with awareness and appreciation. By recognizing the impermanence of life, we can find gratitude in every moment. Stoicism also teaches us to shift our perspective. Often we feel ungrateful because we compare ourselves to others. We see someone with a bigger house, a better job, or a happier family, and we feel like we're missing out. But comparison is a trap. The Stoics believed that true happiness comes from within, not from external things. Instead of comparing ourselves to others, we should focus on our own journey and the progress we've made. For example, instead of wishing for a bigger house, we can appreciate the memories we've created in our current home. By shifting our perspective, we can find gratitude in our own unique story. Another Stoic principle is to embrace challenges as opportunities for growth. Life is full of difficulties, loss, failure, illness, and more. The Stoics believe that these challenges are not punishments, but opportunities to strengthen our character. When we face challenges with courage and resilience, we grow wiser and more grateful. For example, losing a job can be devastating, but it can also be a chance to explore new opportunities and discover our strengths. By reframing challenges as opportunities, we can find gratitude even in the hardest times. Finally, the Stoics emphasize the importance of helping others. Gratitude is not just about feeling thankful, it's about expressing that thankfulness through action. When we help others, we create a sense of connection and purpose. For example, if we're grateful for our health, we can volunteer at a hospital or donate to a charity that supports those who are sick. If we're grateful for our education, we can mentor someone who is struggling in school. By giving back, we multiply our gratitude and create a positive impact in the world. To cultivate gratitude using Stoic principles, start by focusing on what you can control. Let go of the things you cannot change, and direct your energy toward your thoughts and actions. Practice negative visualization to appreciate what you have, and accept the present moment without resistance. Reflect on the impermanence of life, to cherish the people and things you love. Shift your perspective by comparing yourself to your own progress, not to others. Embrace challenges as opportunities for growth, and express your gratitude by helping others. These practices may take time and effort, but they will help you build a deeper sense of gratitude and peace. Remember, gratitude is not about ignoring the difficulties of life or pretending everything is perfect. It's about finding beauty and meaning in the midst of imperfection. Life is full of ups and downs, and the Stoics taught us that we can choose how we respond to these changes. By cultivating gratitude, we can find joy in the present moment, build resilience for the future, and create a life filled with purpose and meaning. So take a moment today to reflect on what you're grateful for. It could be something big, like your health or your family, or something small, like a kind word or a beautiful sunset. Whatever it is, let yourself feel the gratitude fully, and then let that gratitude guide your thoughts, your actions, and your life.